It's loud. Hello, class. My name is Jacob Olvera, and today I have Miss Jacinda with me. If you'd like to introduce yourself.
My name is Jacinda Lawton. I'm a registered nurse and I own a pediatric home health agency in Dallas.
Awesome. So to get started, how would the education path look for a student who wants to pursue nursing? What education do you have and what is needed?
Well, I think that's probably what's great about nursing is there are several different paths. There are 2-year programs for a nurse, and they would go for an associate degree in nursing. From there, a lot of nurses can bridge over to a BSN program, but still have already obtained their RN degree. A lot of nurses choose, or a lot of students choose to do the 4-year program, where they come straight out with their bachelor's of science in nursing. So it really depends on, I guess what career path they choose. Like I said, the associate degree nursing program still allows you to get your registered nursing license, while you then, if you choose to, continue to pursue your BSN.
Awesome. So in order to obtain your RN license, is there a national or state exam needed?
You do. Once you graduate whatever program, whether it's an associate degree program or bachelor's degree program, you have to then apply to sit for the state nursing board. Obviously here it's the Texas Nursing Board, and take what's called the NCLEX exam. And that will, passing that will determine whether or not you get your license.
Great. And is there a national organization for nurses?
There are quite a few. There are even student nursing organizations. And once you graduate, there's the Texas Nursing Association, it's TNA. There's the American Nurses Association, ANA. There are several, and then I believe there are academic associations. I think one specifically is Phi Theta Kappa, which are grade-based, but lots of programs for nurses.
Awesome. And how is the job outlook looking for nursing? Has COVID impacted in any way or decreased or increased the demand for nurses?
Absolutely. And for us, we do home care. So I think this whole transition of the COVID pandemic has been beneficial for us. There are a lot of nurses that are honestly afraid to work in a hospital setting where they're significantly exposed to COVID on a daily basis. So the availability for us to staff nurses has increased because, like I said, they would prefer to do home care where they're one-on-one versus being in a facility with, multiple patients throughout their shift.
Awesome. So you mentioned they could be in a facility or home health. How would the work hours look for either setting, whether it be a hospital or clinic, home health? And are you able to make your own schedule?
I think that's probably the most beneficial part about, being a nurse and choosing that path is because there are so many different avenues that a nurse could take. In a hospital, they're usually 12-hour shifts. A lot of different facilities structure differently, where you have, sometimes 4 days on, 4 days off. The nurse can kind of choose that. Home health, they get to choose whether it's an 8-hour shift. They can do visits where they're just going out and doing patients, one at a time for an hour, or they can choose their shifts in home health care and choose their days, choose their shifts, whether it's 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours. There's a lot of flexibility depending on, where they choose to work. And especially with home health care, the nurses get to choose what days they want to work and what days they don't, and their hours. I think at a facility or a hospital, their schedules are pretty much made for them, where they have to work certain holidays, they have to work weekends. In home health care, it's a little bit different. They get to decide when they want to work and when they don't.
Awesome. And lastly, what advice would you give to a college student right now that you wish you would have known while you were in school?
I think the biggest thing, I was very fortunate in school. I didn't start school at college until I was 23. I lived my life a little bit after I graduated, and really decided what I wanted to do. I was pretty fortunate to be at home and not have to worry about, rent and responsibilities of, adulting. I think the best advice that I could give to anyone is, if your parents or your family is willing to help you, let them, and put everything into, college and academics and your grades and studying, because there's, lots of life outside of there. Don't choose the party life, the social life over your academics, because like I said, there's plenty of time for that. Put everything that you have into your studies, because the opportunities that are available to you, especially with specific GPAs, are unbelievably different, based on how your process through college is.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your time and the helpful information. And once again, thank you so much.
All right, thank you.